You're listening to Fit Talk with Coach Luis. This is a special segment we call the Monday Morning Brew. The Monday Morning Brew.
Welcome back. As my man John said there in the intro, you're listening to Fit Talk with Coach Luis, where we cut through the noise, reconnect with our bodies, build a lifestyle rooted in strength, kindness, and consistency. I am Coach Luis, and today we're talking about staying present in a world that never stops moving, and how movement can help us find our center again. I am really glad you're here with me today. Before we dive into this segment of the Monday Morning Brew series, let's just take one slow breath together. In through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, let's talk about something that's been on a lot of people's mind lately. The noise. The news, the constant stream of things we can't control. And more importantly, how we stay grounded, present, and connected to ourselves in the middle of all of that. First, I want to talk about acknowledging the noise. So, we are living in a time where information never stops. Literally, our phone buzzes, TV's in the background, social media is updating every second. And before we even realize it, our nervous system is running a marathon that we never signed up for. And listen, it's not about ignoring the world, right? Because that's not realistic. It's not about pretending things aren't happening either. It's about protecting our peace so that we can actually show up for our life. Because when we're overwhelmed, when we're constantly consuming and we're reacting instead of responding, we lose the ability to be present. We lose the ability to think clearly. We lose the ability to take care of ourselves. And that's where today's conversation comes in. So what we can control. There's a lot happening out there that we know we cannot control. But there's also a lot happening in here, in our bodies, in our routines, in our choices that we can. Here are a few things always within our control. Our breath, our daily habits, how to move our body, what we choose to consume mentally and physically, how to speak to ourselves, the boundaries we set, the way we show up for our own well-being. When the world feels chaotic, these become our anchors. We don't need to overhaul our life. We don't need a perfect routine. We just need one or two things that bring us back to ourselves. So think of movement kind of like a mental reset, not as a workout, not as a like I should, but more as a reset button. Think of it more as I get to do this type of mentality. So movement is one of the fastest ways to bring our mind back into the present moment. And here's why. It puts us out of our head and into our body. It reduces our stress hormones. It clears mental fog. It helps us process emotions. It gives our brain a break from the noise. It reminds us that we are capable, that we're strong, and that we're adaptable. And it doesn't have to be complicated. A simple walk, a stretch, a few squats while your coffee brews, dancing in your kitchen like we talked about a few episodes ago, 10-minute mobility flow, anything that reconnects you to yourself. The movement is not about burning the calories. It's about coming home to your body. So I want to try something like a grounding practice. And we can do this wherever we are. We can do this where we're sitting, standing, or walking. Just pause for a moment. So take a pause. Feel your feet on the ground. Relax your shoulders. I literally knew I was going to say this and I had to relax my shoulders. So it's a great practice for everyone. Unclench your jaw. Take a slow breath in and take a slow breath out. Now ask yourself gently, what's one thing I can control today? Write it down. Not 10 things, not everything, just one. And hold on to that. So being present doesn't mean being perfect. It doesn't mean being calm all of the time. It doesn't mean ignoring the world. It means choosing again and again to come back to yourself, to your breath, come back to your body, to your routines, to the things that make you feel grounded and capable. You don't have to control everything. You just have to control what's yours. And when you do that consistently, even in small ways, you build resilience, you build clarity, you build a healthier relationship with yourself and the world around you. So here's your challenge for today. Give yourself 5 minutes of intentional movement, not to lose weight, not to be good, not to check a box, but to reconnect with yourself. That's it, just 5 minutes. Just a simple walk, a stretch, a few deep breaths while you move your body gently, whatever feels good. But while you do it, remind yourself this: I'm focusing on what I can control. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's Monday Morning Brew series episode. If today's message grounded you, share it with someone who might need the reminder. Stay present, stay consistent, and keep building the identity you want to live in. Remember that you're capable. Remember that you're resilient and you're not alone in this journey. So be a kind human. Let us continue to help and to lift each other up whenever possible. And remember that when it seems really tough, look for the helpers and always strive to be the change that you want to see in the world. Until next time, take care of your body, your mind, and your space.
Thanks for checking out Fit Talk with Coach Luis. Remember to follow us on social media, on Instagram at Live2Progress and on Twitter at Live2Progress. Stay tuned for more episodes of Fit Talk with Coach Luis coming soon. And remember, always live to progress.